So I was just asked on one of our social media channels about how governments can benefit from an ERP system, especially when it comes to financial budgeting, all the way from requesting the budget to approvals to monitoring and dashboarding and reporting on such budgets. And we all know that we go through the budgeting process. In fact, around this time, if your fiscal cycle is starting in July, um, and it's if you don't have a proper ERP system, it can tend to be a very laborious process. And I've seen it everywhere. Most of the places we go are still using uh, Excel sheets for requesting the budgets, and those sheets are then emailed to your managers, who then have a back and forth, and then they'll manage it and push it out to their managers, and then eventually it ends up in in your county's commission agenda or council agenda for discussion. So this long process not only holds your budgeting process up, but also when the budget's finally approved, what do? You don't have a good sense of how much budget's left in a line item. How much budget do you have to spend on computers, on software, on people? All of that can be a hindrance to your operations. So having an ERP system that really automates your budgeting process is critical to modernizing your operations. So how does that happen? So instead of an Excel sheet, what you would then do is just go to a form and online, and you would enter your requested budget. You would enter how much money you need for software again, or for hardware, for new furniture, and hit submit, and it goes to or managers. And then from then on, it's the same process. They then can have a back and forth. They can make comments like you would in a Google Sheet. They would change the budgets. You can track how the budget's changed from the first submittal to the final approved budget. And then as you go get on with your um, fiscal year, you can then keep an eye on the budget, and you can have dashboards and really fancy reports that show you at all times where your budget stands. So yeah, having a budgeting tool is critical, and many budgeting tools are included as part of your modern ERP suites, and are really useful in cutting down the time it takes you to input a budget, to approve it, and then on an ongoing basis to keep track of your budget items. And it's really cool when it ties into things like your purchasing processes, because you're not surprised at any time when you put a PO in, the system will tell you that it exceeds your approved budget, and you can't buy your box of pencils or whatever. So I hope that helps, and keep the questions coming. Thanks.